Temperance. The Word of God says in Titus 1, verses 7 and 8, "For a bishop must be blameless, as the steward of God, not self-willed, not soon angry, not given to wine, no striker, not given to filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, and temperate. The mind must not be left to dwell at random upon every subject that the enemy of souls suggests. We are told to be faithful sentinels or stewards over our senses and avoid impure thoughts which will stain the soul." Let's look at the significance of the frontal lobe, which is located at the front of the brain. The frontal lobe controls cognitive skills, emotional expression, problem solving, memory, language, judgment, and sexual behavior, just to name a few. It is the control panel. It is our personality and ability to communicate. The frontal lobe is larger and developed in humans than any other organism. Damage to the frontal lobe can create changes in the personality, facial expressions, and also causes difficulty interpreting one's environment. Some common effects of damage would be change in behavior, aggression, impaired moral judgment, memory loss, amongst others. Bad habits and practices can becloud the brain and our judgment becomes impaired. It is difficult to even decide what is truth or error. Intemperance is a common practice for most people, and it can affect multiple facets of our lives. Intemperance can affect our economics, our health, our psychological, and our personal responsibilities. Even our youth should have the ability to decide between right and wrong. Let's take alcohol as an example. Did you know that government studies had showed that 1 out of 10 Americans will become an alcoholic? Isaiah 5:11 says, "Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflame them." In a 2001 survey, it stated that almost half of Americans by the age 12 or older reported that they drink alcohol. Imagine what it must be in countries where drinking alcohol is a normality. Social drinking can also lead to alcoholism. What about drugs? Some drugs are used for health precautions but can cause a dependency such as the opiate issues in America. What is dependence? It is an adverse effect of emotional and physical reaction after the stimulation is removed. Would it be better to ascertain the cause and find a natural way to heal our maladies? Some common addictions like medications and marijuana can destroy the DNA and make a person dependent on them. Caffeine and tobacco are amongst the highest used addictions. There is a remedy for these dependencies. In Titus 1:16, it says, "They profess that they know God, but in works deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate." Titus 2:1-2 and verse 12, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, and patience," teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. So, let us be temperate in all things.
Who can